How you doing, guys? This is BG Dino, and I am the Terradome Soldier. Welcome to my movie review show. Today's movie will be on the movie The Brand New Fantastic Four. I have to apologize for something. Last week I did the review on the movie I Know What You Did Last Summer, but for some reason it cut out the actual rating that I gave it. So if you hear from last week, my rating to I Know What You Did Last Summer was a 2.7 out of 5 Terradome Soldiers. 2.7 out of 5 Terradome Soldiers. I apologize once again. For some reason it didn't go through. I didn't even realize it myself. Even after proof watching it, it was in there. I don't know what happened. But thank you guys for informing me on the situation. I apologize again. Now, let's watch this trailer.
Famous around the world, please welcome the Fantastic Four. Mr. Fantastic, Invisible Woman, Human Torch,
I love you, Johnny!
and The Thing.
Hey, what time is it? Say the date.
That's not really something I say.
It's clobbering time.
That's just in the cartoon. Never late for Sunday dinner. Let's eat.
Hey, what time is it?
It's dinner time. Get inside.
I herald his beginning. I herald your end. I herald Galactus.
What is that? Get us out of here, man. Come on! Are we safe?
I don't know. The clock is ticking. We are going to find a solution. We are going to make it right.
You don't want to just crush him?
I like that. The four of us will face the danger. We will protect you.
Family. It's about connecting to something bigger than yourself. We'll face it together. As a family.
What time is it, Ben? No. What time is it, Ben?
No, Johnny.
Say it!
I don't wanna!
Say it!
Fantastic Four, 2025. Let's go, Marvel. Fantastic Four begins 3 years after they already got hit by the radiation cloud and developed their powers. And the whole town, the whole city, everybody loves them. They looked at as superheroes. They made cartoons of them. They had little toys of them. You know, it was a big celebration about the Fantastic Four. So pretty much it was like the intro. Here's my intro of the characters in detail. Pretty much after the reintroduction of the Fantastic Four, it shows Suzanne Storm. She took a pregnancy test and she realized she was pregnant. So the movie jumps about 8 or 9 months ahead after she found out she was pregnant. I must say, at least this time in Fantastic Four, all the characters were pretty good. I appreciate the fact that they didn't go over the top with proving about Reed's stretching ability. He more like went off his mind. Because on the original, with Reed's stretching ability, they made little stupid little parts in it like this. Here's my version because it was so stupid, I had to make a spoof on it. Let's go. You know me. So besides that right there, all the rest of the characters, like I said, everybody really did a pretty good job. So like I said, it took place 9 months after Susan Storm realized that she was pregnant. Then we have the enemy, the threat, is the Silver Surfer. Let me pause for a minute. Okay, I know a lot of people are upset. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. Okay, yes, the Silver Surfer is a female. But you have to understand, it's also in the comic book that the Silver Surfer can be a female because of what Spider-Man and Doctor Strange what they've done, they made the metaverse so genders doesn't even matter anymore. You can have a female Wolverine or you can have a male Storm. Genders and race in the Marvel universe, it really doesn't matter anymore because anybody can be any role. Because of the metaverse, it's all screwed up. So I wouldn't harp on that too much because it was still excellent, So let me get back to the Silver Surfer. The Silver Surfer, her job is, what she does is she goes around through the galaxy and finds different planets for her boss, Galactic. He's a big giant entity. He rides inside of a spaceship, and what the spaceship does is it consumes planets and it feeds him the energy. So the Silver Surfer pretty much is like a scout. She goes around and she finds different planets, and once she finds it, she tells Galactic, okay, come and consume this planet, and he comes. Now, Galactic, by him being so big, and the spacecraft that he's in, it moves extremely slow. So the Silver Surfer may show up 2 or 3 months ahead of time before the Galactic comes. But if she shows up, he's coming for sure. So pretty much that's what the plot of the movie is. The Fantastic Four has to find a way to defeat the Silver Surfer and Galactic. So to speed things up a bit, Johnny, aka the Human Torch, he liked the Silver Surfer, so he started communicating with her and getting more of an origin story of why she does the things she do. So the story of the Silver Surfer was on her planet, when Galactic came to her planet to destroy her planet, he chose her to be his servant, and if she served him, he won't destroy her planet. So she's not necessarily a bad guy. She's just doing what she has to do for her planet to survive. He made the big threat that if she didn't do what he said, then he would destroy her planet. So she pretty much just doing the job. Her reasoning is to save her planet. So within the midst of this time period, they had one of the most awesome birth scenes. I swear, it was a situation where they had to go up and talk to Galactic himself. He pretty much kicked them out. Like, no, I want your baby. When you have your baby, I want your baby. Because he has all these kind of powers. And they try to explain to him, our baby don't have any powers. We did tests. He said, oh, your baby, he's just hiding the powers. So what Galactic was, he wanted their baby because he said he could feed off that baby and he'll never have to consume planets again. So the deal was, if they gave him the baby, he would leave that planet alone. He wouldn't consume any more planets. So he pretty much saying him eating that baby or consuming the baby energy, he pretty much would save the rest of the galaxy if they was willing to give the baby up. Of course, they turned it down. So he pretty much kicked them out and like, I'll be there when I get there to destroy your planet. And you wait till I come. So by the time Fantastic Four got back to Earth, you know, they had asked them, so what happened? What happened with the negotiations with Galactic? And they had to tell him, you know, he wanted our baby. And if he said we don't give him the baby, he's going to destroy the planet. So people started turning on Fantastic Four because they was like, oh, y'all being selfish. Because all they wanted was one baby could save the entire galaxy. And Susan Storm, she wasn't trying to hear that, of course. Why would she want to give her baby up to a big thing to consume it? So, like I said, the birth of the baby was happening as they left the ship from Galactic, and they had to like slingshot around a star. It's a long story. So either way, it was a real big action scene. At the same time, she was giving birth. And the way it happened was Reed had to be there with her, and the Thing, aka Ben, and Johnny was navigating the spaceship. So as the ship was going through a situation, she was giving birth. It was actually an awesome scene. As crazy as that sound, it was an awesome scene. So pretty much after that scene, something really strange happened in the movie theater. I mean, this was a packed theater. I went to see it on Thursday. So it was pretty much you sitting next to everybody. Something really strange happened. It was a little, maybe about 10 or 11-year-old kid sitting next to me, and his mom was right there. I had some people on this side of me. So maybe like 30 minutes into the movie, you started seeing people pulling out Kleenex, actual boxes of Kleenex, and little packs of Kleenex. And I'm sitting around looking like, you know, if one or two people did it, I probably wouldn't have paid no mind, but it was like a rapid thing that was going on through the entire theater. And I'm like, what in the world's going on? Did somebody get a memo that I didn't get? And I can remember the little kid, he said something. He's like, Mom, people pulling out napkins. And I'm sitting there like, what is going on? I kid you not. I kid you not. That was so strange. And this right here is what happened.
Don't cry. Don't cry.
I mean, people was letting it out. I mean, I'm talking about, I didn't get it. So the reason why they were crying so hard and the reason why that was happening was because I guess somebody released something before the movie came out. Maybe somebody seen it on a Comic-Con or something, because it just came out that Thursday. So it was a scene. So this is what the plot was. Reed decided that once they're going to use the baby as a guinea pig, so once Galactic come down to try to take the baby, he built some kind of black hole where they can knock Galactic into the black hole and he'll be gone forever. So the powers of Susan Storm, of course she can turn invisible, but she also has a power where she can push things and she can make bubbles. So for some reason, when Galactic came to get the baby, he realized that it was a trick. So he was like, no, it ain't where the baby was at. So he started going towards where the baby really was located, which was inside their apartment. So as he walked away, Susan Storm, she's using her powers like this to push him into the, and it was using all her energy and all her power. You can see her life like barely holding on. So she was pushing him as far as she can and using everything she had in her body to push him into the black hole. And you can see her like dying as she do it. So pretty much after she was pushing it, she just dropped. And Johnny, Human Torch, he decided he's going to sacrifice himself to push him all the way into the hole. So he started flying towards the sacrifice himself. And as he did it, Silver Surfer, she like drop kicked him like poof, and knocked him up, and she pushed him into the hole. And she went into the hole with him. And that was why people were crying, because Suzanne Storm actually died. So pretty much It was a very emotional scene when Susan Storm died. But the baby had powers. The baby has powers, unlimited powers. Nobody really knows what kind of power he has. So anyway, he crawled onto his mother, and once he like breathed into her, he brought her back to life. It was a nice scene, you know. People still crying, but it was a really good scene, and you can understand why. It was a very emotional scene. I'm just wondering who sent out the memo and why I missed it. Now, by me knowing a Marvel movie, I know that no main hero is going to die on the first film. So I never even had the thought. And the truth is, BG Dino, I'm actually a big crybaby. So if I didn't cry in that movie, I don't know. I go in the movie theater and cry in a minute. You go to movies with me and there's something said, hey, I don't hold it in. I let it out. I know it's funny, but yeah, I will cry in the movie theater. I don't care. Yeah, I will embarrass you. I'll be like, yeah, I will cry. But these people right here, they was letting it out. So like I said, I didn't understand. I guess it was already something. It must have been something that was on social media that went by and told people bring Kleenex or exactly what part they're going to cry on. Because like I said, people let it out. And you know what? Sometimes it's good for people to let it out, you know. That's what movies supposed to be about. If a movie can make you cry or make you get that much into it, then the movie did what it's supposed to do, you know. So kudos to that. Even though like I felt it funny, I thought it was strange. Kudos to that. Time to get my immediate reaction and my rating. My immediate reaction is it's almost fantastic. My ratings are 5 out of 5 Pterodon soldiers is the best, 0 out of 5 Pterodon soldiers is the worst. My rating is going to be a 3.0 Pterodon soldiers out of 5. 3.0 Pterodon soldiers out of 5. The movie was really good. I enjoyed it. You know, I enjoyed the changes they did. I like the fact that they went back to the 60s on the original ones because they was actually known as the first family of Marvel. You know, this is before X-Men. This is for all of this is like the very beginning, before they made Black Panther, because Black Panther was, I believe, was made a little bit after that. Because Black Panther is actually an old character too. That's nothing new. A lot of people think it's new, but he's actually an old character too. Also, guys, be sure to stay behind for the post-credit scenes. It's two post-credit scenes. You know, check them out. So that's my rating, guys. 3.0 out of 5 Pterodon soldiers. Guys, thank you very much. I appreciate all your support. I appreciate all the love you guys show me. I really do. I see people that see me out in public. I mean, if you see me in public, it's no problem. Just say something to me. Just say, how you doing, BG? Don't be strange. Don't sneak up behind me and scare me or nothing. Because, you know, I might try some kung fu on you. I'm just kidding. But either way, you know, just speak. I'm a cool guy. I'm a normal person just like you. I'm nobody special. I'm just a guy who does movie reviews. And I like to make people happy and make people laugh. That's it. I'm nobody special. So if you see me in public, just speak, you know, or like some people, they just leave a message in my thing. I'm going to open my community back up on my YouTube page so we can communicate. And you don't have to feel like everybody in the world see your messages and stuff like that. It's fine. I don't have a problem with that at all. Guys, if you guys enjoyed the video, can you please hit the like button? Can you please do me that one favor if you feel like I'm worthy of your like? If I'm worthy of your like, can you please give me the like, please? Thank you very much. Guys, I really appreciate all y'all support. I really do, man. You guys make me really feel special. You really push me. You really push me. Like, I was sick, and all of my mind said, you know, I don't want to disappoint my fans. I want my fans to know how this movie was, And I have asthma real bad, and, you know, I got past it. And even when I wasn't all the way there, if you heard my last video, I might have coughed a little bit. I was recovering from my asthma. And, you know, and you guys really push me. And as long as I'm here, I'm going to try to give you guys my best quality I can give you guys. I'm going to try to do the best I can. I really appreciate you guys. I really love you guys. Time for my honorable mentions. Shout out to the Dante Show Network. Shout out to June 5th. Shout out to Miss Jersey. Subscribe to her channel. It's Forensic8888. And also, so check out my buddy eBooks. He also has a page too. You can give him a try. This is BG Dino, the Pterodon Soldier. Salute and thank you guys very much. I appreciate everything you guys do for me. I appreciate you guys' support. And like I said, guys, if you ever see me in public, just speak. Just say how you doing. And I'm going to speak back. I might even shake your hand. It don't make no difference, you know. Like I said, I'm just me. I just like to make people laugh and like to make people happy. Thank you very much, guys. And salute once again. Thank you.